He's in the huddle. He's pretty quiet in the huddle. Kind of a quiet confidence. On the sideline, we'll get him going a little bit, get him in depth a little bit. But when he gets on the field, plays with a very clear head. Very focused. Knows exactly what he's doing.
When does he talk?
Analyst, would you kind of analyze what's going on in this program and this team right now? You're watching some tape and trying to tell people at home what's going right for the Cardinals, what's going right.
I'd just say just the work ethic. That's what starts everything off. You can't go out there and do anything if you got lazy guys. You don't go out there and compete every day, and that's something that we do. We go out into practice every single day. We're battling against each other. It's one versus ones, giving each other looks, and that transfers over to the game. Obviously, the speed that we're playing with right now, the execution that we had today. When you combine stuff like that, especially in all three phases of the game, it makes it tough to beat.
When does only today? No.
That's big time. That's the receiver that we need him to be, and that's who he is. He'll go up one-on-one coverage. Really any of our receivers, but especially Bellamy. He showed it today. One-on-one coverage. You can't be stopped. You're not covered unless you're double covered. And for him to be able to go up there and make a play, contested catch, in the end zone, big time plays. That's what we're going to need. That makes an explosive offense.
Coach said you guys have been playing pretty consistent offensively. Do you guys feel like you're just gaining steam week in, week out, or?
Yeah, I think so. I think the stats, as you look at them from game one to now, I think, it's been just a steady increase. There haven't really been any hiccups. We've just been on the rise, and that's what you want to see. That's confidence building right there. And, for us to go out there and execute and see everybody execute, for guys in the offense to make their play, execute their play, and then see a receiver out there and execute his block, spring the running back or spring a guy for a touchdown line, which Andrew Smith did 2 times, had 2 touchdown blocks, which is huge. That builds confidence within the group, and that builds confidence within the team. And so, not only for the offense, if we can see each other do that, when the defense sees us do that, it gives them even more confidence to go out and know, they can take a little more chance. If they can go out and play a little harder, maybe take that chance they wouldn't, if we weren't executing. So it really just makes our whole team better.
And what are some of the differences between this year and last year? What are some of the positives happening now that maybe weren't happening last year?
You name it. Execution, attitude, desire. It's a number of things. I think we're starting to come all together. And, all the hard work we put in the offseason, you can see it coming together. And that's fun, as an offense, as a football team. It's fun to see it come together and, to really reap the benefits of it. You go out there and you win 56-0. I don't know when the last time Louisville did that, but it feels pretty good.
How good might that be for you guys?
Just confidence. That's what we've been talking about the whole time. It's like the more confidence this team gets, the better we play. And for us to come in here and, like I've said, for us to execute on offense, execute on defense, execute in the special teams, the confidence is just off the charts right now. And for us to be able to carry that 2-game win streak into the start of conference play, you can't ask for much more.
You guys been able to play things
I couldn't really tell, to be honest with you, from my angle. It's kind of hard to tell where guys are, but evidently he got in there. I couldn't really tell. When I came out of the fake, he was so wide open. My only thought was don't overthrow him. And so, just put it on his chest and let him run. And he did a good job at the end zone.
Have you guys been able to play both more each week, or is it the same as what it was going into camp?
It's really the same as what it was. Anytime you go into a game, you're going to game plan for, different teams. Different teams do different things. They want to bring different blitzes, run different coverages. They got different strengths, in field positions or defensive line. And so that changes your game plan, but we really haven't changed, our playbook at all from the spring.
How much fun was it to get Birkenstein in there? Watch those guys.
Awesome. For Bart to come in, ran the offense, straight down the field. That first drive was straight down the field, got in the end zone. That's huge because you never know when, kind of the saying goes, the backup's only one play away from being a starter. Mm-hmm. And, this game, people get hurt, people get banged up. And so for us to have, our second team guys go in there and still operate the offense and go up and down the field, that's huge as a team.
Now, Bert, you may not see him, but he celebrates on the sideline probably more than anybody. How much does that say about his character as a guy that he could be pouting, but he's just cheering you guys on?
I think that's who he is. From the very first day when it was announced, he's been nothing but supportive. He's been, my biggest fan, and that's huge because he's an incredibly smart football player and a huge asset to our offense. And even when he's not on the field, everything he does on the sidelines, from cheering, from talking to guys when they come off the field, from helping me with looks the defense is given, maybe that I don't see. He's just a huge asset to our offense. He's just a great guy. He's one of my best friends, and we couldn't ask for anything more.
We got just a peek at Jeremy Wright. How good could he be?
Just like the backs that we have now, he's a stud. He can go out there and score on pretty much any carry he gets. And so, it's good to get him some touches, get him some confidence going, and, like the team, confidence, the more you have, the better you play. So, it's good to see him get out there and, look for more in the future.
It seemed like today you scored 5 straight possessions, 6 out of 7. It seemed easy. Talk about that and how y'all were able to get such a rhythm.
Really, it just starts with execution. You look at it all year, and really, the only people who really stop their offense is us. With penalties, fumbles, interceptions, you name it, we stop ourselves, and we didn't do that today. We went out there and executed, and every play, we executed with all 11 guys. There wasn't one guy that missed his block and caused, a guy to get tackled. So when you go out there and execute, you have all 11 guys on the same page. That really makes it easy. It makes it a lot of fun.
When you hand it off to Bilal and he does what he does, getting over 200 yards today, what kind of a weapon is he?
The best passing game is a good run game. And, when you have a rushing attack like that, teams can't help but be afraid of it. You have to respect that. You have to load up the box, and that opens up the entire passing game. When you can get a play action or just the threat of having him in the backfield is going to make defenses, kind of hone in on him. And so for me, that opens it up. It gives me one-on-one coverage, gives the receivers a chance to really get open, and, you get them the ball.
Still a little bit further away from where
you're at. Yeah, we're not there yet. We weren't perfect by any means, but, we executed well, a lot better than we have been, and to execute in both halves, for a full game, 60 minutes, that's big time. But, we're not quitting yet. We're going to keep going up.
How does the confidence spread in a game like this? Somebody makes a play, and all of a sudden young guys that you haven't seen make plays over the course of a game. Can you sense that on the field?
Absolutely.
In a game like this?
Absolutely. When you can go out there, a young guy, sees a veteran go make a play, go do something, get hyped, guys are excited, then one guy makes a play, then 2 guys make a play, and all of a sudden everybody thinks, what, why not me? I'd go out there and make a play. And so I think that's what we saw with some of the young guys step up today. They went in there with confidence, seeing what our offense can do, seeing what we did. So when they go in there, that bar didn't drop. They kept it right up there where it needed to be and executed just the same, as the first team. And that was really good for the offense to see.
A lot of guys in that locker room probably never experienced a game like this, at least in college. It's probably that's valuable, I would say.
Yeah, definitely. Last week we kind of had the same situation at the end of the first half. We had a big lead. We came out for the second half and, kind of relaxed, let the team back in the game, didn't keep the foot on the throat. And, obviously guys learned from that. We came out here in the second half and didn't let up. First 2 possessions, went right down and scored touchdowns on both of them. And, that's huge. That's what you have to do. Winning in college football is hard to do. It's not an easy thing. I don't care who you play. And so for us to go out there and execute the way we did, guys' confidence shoot up, the execution shoots up, it builds trust between not only the offensive guys, but builds trust between the offense, defense, special teams. When we see all 3 phases go out there and execute, we know, we can go out there and beat anybody.
As a leader of the team, what are you going to do this week to keep the guys grounded? Obviously, Cincinnati's going to be a little tougher at home than Arkansas State and what we saw today in Memphis.
To be honest with you, I don't think I'm going to have to do much. This team has done a great job preparing, week in, week out, forgetting losses, forgetting wins, regardless of what happened, the last week. We'll enjoy it tonight, enjoy it tomorrow, watch the film, move on. Then our next opponent is Cincinnati. And, I'm sure there's going to be a little excitement, a little more swag than usual, but, I think for the most part, guys are going to handle it really well. We're going to go into next week with, confidence high, kind of riding the wave that we're on right now, 2-game win streak, keep it going. Be 1-0 in Big East plays. That's our goal.
Okay. Thank you, Adam.